this. So a lot of times, as a delivery driver, I like the aspect of, you really don't got to really deal with people like, too much. I mean, as far as you just dropping off, picking up the items and dropping off the items. But there's a couple of things where, I feel like, even I got to improve on. So a lot of times, this happened today. Well, when I went to go pick up this Walmart pickup, the guy had packed everything up in the car, but I noticed, that he had forgotten the item in the bottom of the blue basket. This was at Walmart. And, a lot of us are always in like a mad rush to load and all this different stuff, but sometimes it pays to take your time and actually, get what the customer wants, and then also communicating. So just this, and the reason why I say that communicating is because basically what just happened is I just dropped these groceries off on the porch, and I could have just dropped them off, take the picture, and got out of there. But I saw the guy was outside, and I went to my car and I just gave him like the double horn tap, which I feel like the double horn tap to me is like thank you. And the guy rushed over to my car and gave me like $4. And I don't care. Look, folks, I know there's a lot of videos out there about people not tipping, but I appreciate people that tip because, and I'm not saying everybody has to tip, but I like the importance of the people that just realize that as gig workers, we are putting a lot on the line in order to, get them what they need. And we could choose to do something else, but we enjoy doing this for the most part. So I really don't like in the news where there's a lot of negative press on any company, any gig company, as far as the workers doing stuff. Now, I know we have our complaints about getting paid and all that different stuff. I understand that, but I hate when, they start, kind of being like, oh, well, DoorDash drivers do this and Walmart Spark drivers do this. And I had this experience and I'm just like, man, you're really, as a whole, any company, you're messing it up for everybody, the people that are trying to out here to make honest living, and an honest living that you're making at your own terms. One of the and I was thinking about this, earlier too, but I'm just like, whoever's in charge, all this different stuff, the economy or whatever, you got to realize is don't jack this stuff up for people, because this is allowing people to get out and do an honest day's work. If whatever, if they got a car, I mean, the barrier of entry for a lot of this stuff is very low. I don't want anybody out here, supporting their drug habit with, their earnings off of gig work. But if you're out there trying to make a living and make a better life for yourself, I'm all for that. But, I see these videos and stuff. And like I said, when I see people getting into arguments and all this stupid stuff, I do. And I felt like I was going to get an argument today, even at Burger King, but I realized after I walked off it was my fault, because I saw it was weird. But I was looking at DoorDash, and it said I looked at it, said cold brew, and I was at Burger King, and I'm asking them where's their cold brew at, and they're like, I don't know what cold brew is. But then when I got back out to the thing, I realized it had switched to the other order, my Dunkin' Donuts order. So I felt like an idiot, but I didn't go back and explain. I just left it alone. But anyway, I recorded. And I've got, I don't know, I got some footage of my little deliveries and stuff today. But basically, the way, I don't know, I'm able, like I'm able to make a decent living off of this stuff at times. But it has been tough. And right now, I got some health issues. And I'm debating on going back to just doing delivery work full time, because delivery work, not having a 9-to-5 allows me to rest a little bit more, and allows me to kind of, get all my doctor's appointments and stuff scheduled and do all that different stuff and take better care of myself and all this different stuff. But when deliveries are low, you still have that same level of financial stress out there trying to do all this stuff. So these companies, they need to pay. And I am a strategic driver. a delivery driver. You know, I'm multi-apping. I'm doing everything that I can to make the most money. But like let me get back on this note why it's still on my mind. But I think customer interaction is still important. So sometimes I think it's still important to, you know, get that smile in or whatever you got to get in with your customer, so you can, you know, you can earn some tips, because, you know, people are, you know, and a lot of stuff I wish, you know, Uber, all these apps need to fix this stuff. But like a lot of times you'll read an old message on an app and it'll say do not ring doorbell and blah blah blah, but I'm like, yeah, but you got ice cream out here, you got a smoking hot pizza right now. I mean, I would expect the customer would want it right then. And also too is like, I don't know if some customers are actually getting, you know, are not too happy about us just leaving the food on the porch, because it is food. You know, you don't go to a restaurant and they, you know, they take your dinner plate and put it on the ground, you know. So that's why, you know, maybe that's why we're not getting the tips and stuff that we want, is because of this customer interaction. And some of us, I feel like a lot of us, even in, you know, people that drivers that are going into the place to pick up, you know, a lot of people are having a lot of negative experiences with drivers because we're in this mad dash. But I know for my, you know, when I deal with Walmart people, the loaders at Walmart, I try to be cool. But there's some people that are more organized than others. Now, here's the thing though. I'm going to tell you guys this. When the guys come out and they're loading my stuff into the trunk or wherever part of the car, I help them by putting the little blue cart back on the little thing for them. You know, but I make sure that I'm getting the stickers all on the appropriate products, so I don't get that all mixed up and mess it up for, you know, for us. But I help them out. And I noticed a lot of, like, you know, it's just like, once you start doing something, you learn little tips and tricks on how to save time. But a lot of times, you know, they'll unstack all those carts just on the ground and they'll be all everywhere, and it takes them forever to put the back on the thing. And I'm like, while they're doing that, I put it back on the thing and my car is loaded and I'm out of there. And they're happy because I'm out of their hair and they can move on to the next customer. But these restaurants and stuff I see, there's a lot of, I wish, you know, maybe I need to do a full-blown video, just a reenactment of how restaurants need to handle drivers and deliveries, because there is a lot of places that are just disorganized. And that's where the big confusion. Oh, shoot. I didn't know I still have my GoPro on. It cut off because it overheated. Freaking GoPro is not worth a damn. I mean, GoPro is an action camera, but you let this mug overheat, it's done. But so anyway, I record a lot of footage with my GoPro. But with these restaurants, though, I'm going to tell you guys this is basically it. Restaurants need to take their notes from Starbucks. Okay, when you walk in the door of Starbucks, they say, "Hey, how you doing?" And a lot of those people behind the counter, if they're trained properly, all right, are you here for a pickup? That gets you in the door right there. Okay, I'm here to pick up for Susan or whoever. But I cannot stand when I go into a restaurant as a delivery driver and they see I'm there and all of a sudden they get blind. They turn around, act like they're doing something, you know, and I understand people are busy, but if and I just want them to acknowledge me. That's it. I want you to just acknowledge me and be like, are you here for an order? Yeah, I'm here for, okay, it's going to take us a little bit. And I like having a timeline. I mean, I know everybody cannot provide a timeline, but a lot of times if that order is going to take super long, I say, okay, that's good. I can make my determination then on whether to cancel the order, or if I'm going to wait, or if I'm going to go do something else. Oh, it's going to be about 5 more minutes for the order. Okay, let me go in the bathroom. Let me go wash my hands. And that's the thing, though, too, people. A lot of you people going in there, drivers looking stank as I don't know what. I go wash my hands. I mean, I don't, you know, I'm not handling people's food looking like a dirtbag, you know, regardless. And you know, so, but there's a lot, I don't know, like I said, maybe I need to just put together some videos, you know, and then cover, I mean, because nobody else is out there doing that. you know, I can put some videos together to kind of make this a better environment for us all as delivery drivers. Peace out.